2012, something changed and I became a mother. And when I became a mom, something changed in my head. So I started thinking about what I want to do with my life. And most importantly, I want to be an example of what's possible for my daughter. I want to one day for her to look up to me and say, my mom is awesome. So that's what I wanted. And I started thinking about who I was at that time. There was nothing wrong with who I was, but I think I realized that if I were to make like the most impact or bring most awesomeness to the table for everyone that I work with, then I couldn't just be the quiet, the shy, and the reserved person that I was. So that was the tipping point for me. And I like to invite you to think whether you have gone through such tipping point in your life as well. And I think it's very important because being an authentic leader is a lot about knowing who you are and what you want in your life. You can't just be an authentic leader one day without understanding who you are. And I said the word leader, but I don't necessarily mean being in a manager position or management position. Anyone can be a leader. So being a leader means leading yourself. And by the way that you walk and by the way that you lead yourself, you can lead other people. So this was the tipping point for me. And you might be wondering, with that idea, what did I actually do? So this is the rest of the presentation and what I want to share with you around what I actually did. But the first thing for us to remember is that once you make the decision that you want to be an authentic leader, give yourself the permission to be one. Don't wait for someone to give you the permission, or don't wait for someone to invite you. Give yourself the permission to become an authentic leader and take the first step. And remember that it's a journey. So don't be too impatient to get to this destination. It's still a process. And in some way, I'm still evolving as well. So becoming a leader and becoming an authentic leader is all about taking the first step and being courageous enough to do so. And I want to share with you the worst advice that I've had people say when they ask someone or anyone, how do you think I can become the most authentic leader? And the worst advice is just be yourself. Right? You ask anyone about how to be authentic and they would just say, just be yourself. And I say this is the worst advice, not because the intent is wrong. The intent is actually really good. The intent is that you need to know who you are. But then you can't just be yourself in any setting, right? Like, for example, if you are naturally, or if you are angry at someone and then you go and meet someone else, you don't want to be that angry person. So you don't want to just be who you are at that point in time, at that moment. Or if someone says something negative about you, you don't want to be sad or miserable if they don't have the good intent in, or they are just accusing you of something. So just be yourself is a bad advice in trying to be authentic leader, because you need to know yourself beyond the superficial things. You need to know what you actually desire in life, what you actually want in life, and who you are to be an authentic leader. And just be yourself doesn't go that deep in terms of